have 2 hack squats. So here's more upper body, but this is more shoulders and arms. I'd say that. Hello there! I'm Eddie, I'm the owner of METROFLEX Long Beach, and I am going to provide you with a tour of the gym, the same kind of tour I'd give anybody that just walks in here looking for some more information or possibly ready to join the gym. So come with me and I'll show you where the magic happens. This is our beautiful supplement store. We sell like no supplements here. It's mostly shirts and overpriced water, but hey, you're at the gym, so bring your own shit. To our limited cardio, there's not too much cardio here because we just lift weights quickly. That's how we get our cardio. But if you gotta walk up some stairs, here you go, fuck you. The gym's kind of divided in different areas of fitness. So obviously this is like the bodybuilding isolation area. On the other side of the gym, which we'll get to, is more of the functional, sport-specific training, all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah, we'll make our way over there. Leg machines, and we have, you know, the traditional stuff like the leg presses and the hack squats. We also have some really, really cool new stuff, such as this True Squat machine by Watson. Great way to almost simulate like a sissy squat, really quad dominant.
Have you ever used this machine?
Have I ever used it? The day I bought it, and that's it. So, can't you tell?
Yeah.
We have different, you know, to me, every machine is different. It could be a leg press and a leg press, but you know, 2 different leg presses could mean different angles, different weight capacities. How smooth is the track itself? So getting 2 of the same thing doesn't mean that I'm just have like the same thing twice. People might want a specific machine for a certain reason. I'll give you a great example. We have 2 hack squats. As you can see, this one is a really aggressive, almost vertical hack squat, whereas the one over there is a little bit more forgiving.
You know what makes this one interesting is this one looks like the one from the Dorian Yates. Like, have you ever seen his Dorian Yates like hack squat?
Yeah.
It looks.
It very well might be because it's so damn freaking old school. And I got it out of a. I found this machine on OfferUp, and Ian and I went to Compton, and we bought it out of some dude's bodega, and I forgot straps. So this thing was sitting on the bed of my truck, and no straps or anything. If I took any turn faster than 15 miles an hour, this thing would have spilled out of my truck and on the freeway. So it was a long way home. We got some pendulum squats. It's a nice blend here of new and old. For example, we have the classic stuff, Cybex, MaxiCam, but at the same time we also have stuff like Watson and Arsenal, kind of the new dogs that are making real quality equipment. So it's nice to kind of have a blend of new and old school, but I think at heart everyone can agree that this is an old school gym, this is an old school feel, and I think that the old machines are so much better. It's like a door built in 1940 versus a door built today. Like the door in 1940 is real wood, it has some structure to it, it's sturdy, and the doors today, you could just punch a hole right through it. Ask Rampage Jackson, who comes here frequently. There's some other cool stuff that I want to point out, such as the belt squats. Most gyms, maybe you're lucky if you got 1 belt squat or like a monolift. Here, it's all about excess. So we have 2 different belt squats. One is a pit shark, which is more of a leverage belt squat, works on a hinge. And this one is straight up and down, straight vertical, and on a more of like a pulley system. I personally like the pit shark more because it's easier and it makes 5 plates. It makes me look like a badass. Here, 5 plates, I don't think I could lift it up. So, you know, I'll be sticking to the one that helps me
look better.
Yeah, float my ego. We got some power cages, and just to point out, this power cage right here is very special to me because I bought this squat rack with my graduation money in 2009. I graduated from UC Santa Barbara. Between friends and family, I was given a little bit of cash here and there. I had about 600 bucks. We spent all of it on this power cage, a barbell, and a couple weights. I was living at home with my parents at the time, and this arrived while my parents were at work. So I quickly assembled it in the garage, and I was happy because I was beginning my personal training career, and now I could train people in my garage, I could train myself. But when my dad got home, he wasn't able to bring his car in. And he flipped out because he didn't want to keep his car parked outside, and I had this squat rack just taking up the garage. So he pretty much was saying, move your shit out, if you need to, go rent a warehouse, open a gym somewhere, but get that shit out of the garage. So I said, fine, fuck you, I will get a warehouse and move it out of here. And that was kind of the start of METROFLEX. We've kind of made our way over from the leg area to back and shoulder area. There's not really like that much of like a precise rhyme or reason where we put things, but generally speaking, legs over there, upper body over here. And we have some more upper body on that side, and we'll make our way over to the dumbbell rack now. Might as well point out a couple other cool pieces. This is a custom fab piece by an ex-employee of Nautilus. I have a couple of his pieces. You'll notice it by the bright blue upholstery. But this shoulder press in particular is extremely smooth. I love plate loaded stuff too, more than cable select. I think plate loaded it withstands the abuse, the test of time, and generally speaking, they're a little bit more smoother to use. I love like hammer strength. I love a good plate loaded, sturdy, rugged piece of equipment. So this dude's making them in his garage, and no other gym has this exact piece. And whenever he kind of like invents a new piece of equipment, I'll have him bring it to my gym first. We'll test it out here, let the guys use it, and if it's a smash hit, I'll buy it off of him or give him feedback in some way. All sorts of weird things. Some of these with the bright green upholstery I got out of a gym in Mexico.
Holy shit, in Mexico.
Yeah. In fact, there's a couple either gym, they like buy and sell equipment, or other gym owners, and we're kind of like all in communication with each other. So let's just say there's a piece of equipment that I'm looking for. Like at the time I was looking for a pendulum squat, and I'd message the group and kind of, hey, does anyone have a pendulum squat? And when one kind of pops up, we help each other out. Or we'll trade equipment. I had an extra shrug machine that no one was using, and I traded it, I believe, for these two. This is what the trade was. So here's more upper body, but this is more shoulders and arms. I'd say, yeah, this is like mostly arms, biceps, triceps, whatnot. Dumbbells go up to 200 pounds. For almost every dumbbell, we have at least 2 sets of them. Some 3, like on like the high demand dumbbells like 60s and 80s, we have 3 sets. And that's not including the dumbbells that we have in the functional area that are rubber coated. But these are straight from Ivanko, cast iron, the good shit, the best grip, and they're pretty damn sturdy because a lot of these dumbbells I've had since 2011, so they hold up.
Hell yeah. I think my favorite design is the skull, the graffiti.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about murals? Yeah. So at my old gym, we had a gym, METROFLEX Long Beach originally opened in North Long Beach, 3200 East 59th Street. And that was a gym I opened when I was 23, right out of college. And it started with white walls, kind of like you see around the gym. Over time, I would save up a little bit of cash and contract out the same muralist. His name is John Zender. I think on Instagram he's Creative Art Solutions, and he is just so talented at what he does. He does like a base layer of paint. Oh, actually, sorry. First he sketches the design, then projects it like on one of those, you know those projectors when you were in grade school where the teacher would write up here and you'd see it up on the wall? So he would make his own kind of like projector slide of the design that we want to do. He'll then project it up on the wall and then kind of like draw out the lines and trace it. And then with that kind of like skeleton design, he'll then do a base layer of paint, I think even a second base layer of paint for more depth, and then starts using aerosol, layer after layer of aerosol. And what you see is just like a very like high depth, high detail design. We'll go around the gym. Fixed barbells, a random hip extension machine in the middle of a prowler lane. That's how we do it around here.
Amazing.
But we also have more functional equipment than your typical CrossFit gym. We also have an octagon and MMA area. So we have a legit MMA fight team coached by Antonio McKee. Body Shop is the name of the MMA team. And it's legit guys. Some of the guys are pro, some guys are amateur. But what I really love about this team is these guys train hard. It's not like pitter patter, touching, you know, like these guys want to bang. And it's all good camaraderie and sportsmanship. These guys love each other. It's a really strong bond, really strong team. But we throw it down, and I like that. You know, it's doesn't give you a false sense of security. You know, there's some people that'll take like a weekend karate class and they're like, I'm ready to handle myself in the street, and it's like, dude, you need to fight for sport to be ready for that.
Yep.
So that's what we do here. We train these guys adequately. And we have a beginner class in the evening. We have an advanced class in the afternoon. We have kids classes. We have privates. We have a little bit of everything. And again, you know, let's just say you were at a typical corporate gym, 24-hour or whatever. You might have your weightlifting, you might have the machines and the isolation, but let's say you want to do some cardio. You're gonna, join another gym, like an MMA gym? Let's say you want to do some functional training. You're gonna have to join a CrossFit gym. Here is a one-stop shop. You got isolation, you have strength compound lifts, you have even Olympic lifts, you have the functional stuff, you have martial arts, you have everything here for a price that's cheaper than almost every gym around. So.
And no contract.
No contract. You cancel whenever you want. I tell people, you could join, cancel the gym tomorrow, and you still have 29 more days of membership. If you don't want to be here, I don't want your money. This is really the cardio that I like to advocate. Stuff that I think serves a better purpose than the treadmill. But hey, whatever motivates you to lace up your shoes and get the job done is a good routine to me. But what I usually like to advocate is stuff like the rower, stuff like the ski machine, the prowler is just the best. So we have like the machine, the plug-in cardio over there, the stairs and treadmills, and then we have more or less the self-powered functional cardio over here. And we got some really cool stuff, like these fixed incline treadmills where not only are you pretty much on a fixed uphill run, and I love running uphill. Not only is it good for the posterior chain, but great for just building muscular endurance. But this also has farmer's carry handles. So if you're really masochistic like me, you'll be able to run uphill while carrying some heavy weight. We talk about functionality, and let's just say you're at like the Denver airport and you're late for your flight and you got 2 suitcases. Well, good thing you were using your incline fixed treadmill with farmer's carry handles, because that's exactly what you're prepared for. Like there's a line of squat racks and pull-up bars. At our old gym, we had a CrossFit functional area. I think it had 4 or 5 squat racks in total. This is 16. So you got 16 over here, plus the wall power cages, monoliths, and ER racks on the other side. I mean, like I said, we're really talking like 21 plus squat racks in this gym, which is just amazing.
Yeah, exactly. If he's saying it's true.
It's true.
More platforms over here. This is where the Olympic lifters train, and we have a pretty strong Olympic lifting team, no pun intended. But the good camaraderie here. These guys and gals will come here, train on a Friday night, cheer each other on, watch a little bit of, today they're watching the Olympics. And I just love that. I love the idea of people treating the gym as obviously a place for fitness, but also like a hangout, like club. And that's really what it is, right? A health club. And it's crazy to me that you got some gyms where people don't want to talk to each other, headphones on, mean mugging, fuck you, and it's like, guys, we're all part of the same team. So where's the camaraderie? Where's like the, you know, the brotherhood? And coming from someone who was in a fraternity, I love that idea of like brotherhood, looking out for each other. Let's say you're the top dog and the best lifter. Why not lend your advice and expertise to somebody new so you can help them? That's really what this sport is all about. That's what gyms were all about back in the day. And so that's really when I opened my gym in 2011, that's what I wanted to kind of recreate and reestablish as a gym with camaraderie, a gym with brotherhood where people helped each other out and you were part of a fitness club. It's really what this gym stands for. Like I said, we got some old stuff and some new stuff. Take a look at this old classic leg extension machine. You will never find a leg extension machine more smooth than this, and this has probably been around since the 70s. I got this from OC Strength, shout out to Manny. And again, we take good care of the equipment. It lasts long, and you might have a brand new Arsenal leg extension right next to something that's literally 50 years old. It's pretty cool. Line of GHRs, or I should say GHDs to do GHRs. I also like to use these for sit-ups. It's probably my favorite machines for sit-ups. Some more reverse hypers, some hip extensions, some some unique pieces from Watson. Let me show you these two machines too. These are really cool. And I'm really stoked on the purple machines because we had to import them from England and it was a pain in the ass.
Hell yeah.
But it's here and it's worth it. So this is like a leg abduction machine you can open up, but what a lot of the ladies are doing is almost using it for like kickbacks to work on their glutes. So this is a pretty unique piece. I've never seen it in another gym. So, proud of this one. And then right next to it is a lunge machine. Again, I wanna get pieces that like no one else has. Also pieces that really, like the ladies, we make the ladies happy, right? It's about making them happy, first and foremost. So anyway, but I wanted to kind of like bring attention to this new stuff that I paid a lot of money for, that's, you know, unique and cool and all that stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do purple with maybe some like camel, tan, upholstery. It's almost like something like, you know, you'd like color a Lamborghini with the interior color. So I'm thinking this is gonna be so unique. And the first thing people say was, when it arrived, was like, oh, did you buy it from a Planet Fitness? No, no, I did not. I kind of forgot that all their equipment is purple.
How dare they fucking say that?
Yeah. Giant open, empty parking lot, which belongs to the gym. It's not a shared parking lot like the parking lot in front. So what's cool about this is you can bring anything you want outside. Southern California, the weather's always nice, and you pay enough to live here, so you might as well enjoy the sunlight. I like to bring a bike and a rower out here and do my cardio outside, and it's peaceful, it's quiet, it's a place where I can do, you know, I really look at exercise and working out as a form of mental health too, and you can call it meditation or whatever, self-reflection, but while I'm training, I'm either let's say I'm like trying to figure out something for the business or whatever. It's a great time to like kind of just remove myself from the chaos and the commotion. I come out here and it's just, some of my best workouts are just here by myself doing my thing. And members are free to bring out anything they want as long as they put it back. And again, we have this giant parking lot. It even wraps around the side of the building that's just ours. Cars rarely drive back here. And it's a nice place. We'll do boot camps back here. Strongman competitions will sometimes like end up back here. We've done truck pulls back here. We'll do our ice baths out here. So I think that, the gym is all well and good. I love the gym. I spend probably 90% of my workouts in there, but once in a while, it's nice to just like kind of break away from that, enjoy a little bit of transcendentalism, and work out here. But that's pretty much the gym in a nutshell. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you can come by and enjoy the gym for yourself. And what were you saying?
And I was gonna say, like, when you finish that, just cover the...
Oh, and something like this.